I think I could. It was going back to what we were talking about yesterday. Would you rather live in like, not, I don't want to see the ice age, but a world where there's not a lot of technology, or a world with lots of technology?
I'd rather lots of tech.
Nah, I don't know, man.
It depends on how far back you're trying to go.
I don't want to be primitive, and I think lots of tech just makes more sense because that's where we're heading anyway. But I don't want it to be where AI takes over and we're just bums.
And that's what goes back to what I was saying yesterday. Do you not think that we're getting dumber?
That's not
'Cause-
dumb. Like,
Yeah, but
okay, but
no.
the people back then wouldn't be able to do nothing about AI. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
It's
the
not
people,
dumb.
bro, the people back then saw AI, they think we're witches, bro.
That's what I'm
I swear
saying.
down.
That's
But
what I'm
we're
saying.
using that as a way to do things.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like in terms of like scientists and all the people that are like high up, we're smarter than anyone has ever been. In terms of like the amount of knowledge we have as well. But general population, I can see you saying we're being dumber because we're just like being force fed, very popcorn, microwave things.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everything's efficient. You don't have to think to do certain things nowadays.
Because I would say the people that create these technologies, yeah, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but the people that, the end users, definitely getting dumber.
Yeah, fair enough.
Definitely.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
Definitely.
But also, it doesn't really matter because back then, saying that, and you might be a little bit smart in terms of just like what you had to do to survive. But if you want to find something out today, the knowledge is literally in your palm of your hands.
Yeah.
True. 'Cause I definitely think people were more disciplined back then.
Oh, 100%.
Because like, if you wanted to become a millionaire back then, you had to be creative in what you were going to do.
Also, I feel like the concept of a millionaire is a bit different. Back then, it was like, if you were like tens of thousands of pounds, it was like a million.
Yeah.
What do you lot define as a millionaire, by the way? I just want to see. For me, it's not 1 million. For me, it's 3 to 5.
Well, it depends on what we're talking. Are we talking revenue or are we talking profit?
Profit.
It can't be revenue.
Because, like I said, you could make $1 million in revenue, but
We'll say net worth.
Let's say net worth, like entire, like everything that you've got.
net worth.
For me, it's like 3 because 1 million, you spend that, you spend like £1. You're down
Are you
to 9.
saying like just in your day to day living life?
Yeah.
All those bills are going to be taken off of that million anyways.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
okay.
you can walk around and say, I'm a millionaire. I'd say it's like 3 million,
Yeah, I'm with you there.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like 1 to 2, you buy like a property, you're flatlined, especially in London.
It's like when
Yeah.
people say you can only afford something if you can buy it like 5 times over.
Yeah, that's what
That's my thing.
that's what they say about like finances and stuff. Like if you want to finance a car, you need at least like 6 months worth of payments.
That's why you need to build up that emergency fund.
Yeah.
Emergency fund. Do you lots invest heavy?
I try to.
I used to.
It's mainly my Amazon business, so
I invest time.
I invest time. Let's go into your business.
FBA.
What's the biggest challenge behind it?
Donald be the interviewer now.
Yeah, I like
Bro,
that. The biggest challenge. Consistency.
okay.
I had a feeling.
I mean, I think you can say that. That's a very poor answer though, because you can say that about a lot of things, right? You can say that about gym. You can say that about anything. But
I guess.
in terms of breaking it down, just staying on top of finding products, because it's very easy to get discouraged.
Okay.
Because you could get a price list from a supplier,
Yeah.
and it has like 10,000 products on it, and then you narrow it down to the filters that you have, and then it narrows it down to maybe 30, and then within those 30, you do a deeper dive, and then you find out none of them work.
Yeah.
But that's only when you don't have discounts, because once you get discounts from suppliers, it changes the whole game. Because if you get 30% off a supplier and a product that used to make you no money or break even now makes you 30%.
Yeah.
So
Is it satisfying when you get like profits or products
for,
that do well?
for me, it's more satisfying when you get the relationship and a discount from the supplier.
Supplier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then I've got this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make profit on it. But yeah, I would say that is the main issue.
Because me, I feel like I look at it a little bit as like stocks, where there's always risk to be had. You have one product or one stock you want to invest in. That's basically what you're doing when you're buying your product.
Yeah, that's a good way to see it.
At the end, the outcome is
individual stocks. I can't lie. I don't do individual stocks.
You don't?
Nah, I do like index funds and ETFs,
That's good ones. Yeah, a lot of
which
people
is
talk
like
about that.
S&P.
Any crypto?
Yeah, it's there, but it's just sitting there. It's not like I've invested actively.
Yeah.
Buy the dip, guys.
Do you know what it is?
Then the dip is 10 years long.
Bro, the dip comes and it's like a cycle of like 4 years.
Mm.
And do you know what it is? I'm in a season where for personal development, I'm trying to say that this year I need to take more action.
That's a good
I
one.
said to myself, like, you're so intelligent, you're so da-da-da-da-da, but you don't take action. Like,
Potential. Got so much potential.
your laziness is what is actually holding you back. I feel like that in life, laziness and like consistency. I feel like having that drive to get up every day and say, all right, cool, boom, I'm going to find 30 products to do FBA. I'm going to find 5 products and I'm actually going to start this dropshipping site.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to put a bill into crypto and just see if I can flip it without like blowing the account. I feel like that taking action, taking that first step, that's what I want to see.
Because I was reading something a couple of days ago and it says, don't delay action just because the timing is not right.
Yeah, 100%.
And if you really deep it, a lot of people don't start things because they want the situation to be perfect. Like with me for the podcast, for example, Lewis knows my thing. I would only ever do it if I know the setup is clean, everything's nice, you know what I'm saying? And now that I found this, obviously I'm more motivated to do it. But it would delay me because I would tell Lewis, I need like a 60k camera.
I
and
used to get onto you so much. Bro, just use your phone.
Yeah,
It's good enough for
yeah.
the start, man.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you just got to do stuff whenever.
Just do it.
This comes into life, like in all aspects.
Because a lot of the times there's not even like a rule book.
No,
A lot of the
there's
times
no
you just start and the
rule.
experience is your teacher.
We're really freestyling life, like,
So
We're really freestyling. And there's no perfect time to start anything.
and I think it's another thing, placing limits on yourself. Like, I can't do that.
yeah, that's
It's too
a
dead.
big one.
Because I think you should really think I'm limitless until I've actually tried to like my fullest extent and push myself. You actually don't know what you can achieve.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people give up too early when they could just do it ride it out for another month and then it could blow. You never know. Pause. But
Right for that.
so
What would you say? I feel like you probably had this question. What's the most adversity you've had to overcome?
ew,
right.
golly, Donald's going
You've been doing interviews lately. You should be able to answer that.
interviews. Oh, for jobs? They don't ask me that in a
Yes.
job interview, do you?
They do.
They haven't asked me that yet.
Fair enough.
That's what someone's asked you that in a job interview.
That's an interview question.
It's an interview question,
You have
What,
to
the-
relate it back to your job, obviously.
The major
but I'm just saying in life.
adversity,
Like,
golly,
what's the setback that?
major adversity. Jesus, Donald. Go to Lewis, man. I need to think of one.
So what's the
If
question?
Lewis has got one.
What's a major
Adversity
adversity?
that sets you back.
Yeah.
Might be along the side of mindset.
Okay. Expand.
So I can kind of like say that it's a little bit of, I don't know if you know what imposter syndrome is.
Yeah.
So the idea that when you're in a room with people like you in your like industry or whatever, you feel like you're not worthy, and the worth that you have in terms of like compared to everyone else is just like, I shouldn't belong here.
Hey, that's real.
The mindset of that
very
is
real.
very hard to get out of, but it's
Yeah.
like, it's something that definitely sets me back a little bit. But then sometimes I have to just like step back from the situation, isolate what I'm doing, look at the actual work I've done in the past, and like, then I start to believe in my source a little bit more. But that's definitely one I've had to like overcome. I still do go through it sometimes.
I was going to say, have you been in situations where like you've been in a room and you think I shouldn't be here?
Yeah. 100%.
Was that at uni or just a conference?
Uni
or?
sometimes. There have been like a couple networking events I used to go to during the summer. I'm just like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm just here for the ride, bro. Just like soaking in all of this knowledge that everyone else is giving me. And definitely at work as well. But sometimes I can flip that into inspiration. So like, it is like, there's two sides of the coin where it's like, these people are so much better than me. They probably think down on me. And like, my worth is just not the same as theirs.
Yeah.
On the flip side, it's like, I can see parts of my work ethic and value in what they do as well. And I get inspiration from them. And it's all it does is just make you like want to strive for more and more to be better. So
Yeah. Shit, man, what would I say? What would you say, D? I still can't even think of one.
yeah, what would you say?
First, it was a big setback that I faced recently. Driving. I think uni put me down a lot. Uni was tough for me because it was like I didn't enjoy the thing and I just grinded it out. Like,
Oh, you didn't enjoy uni?
not at all.
What, the course?
I was about to say which part.
The social life was good, but then obviously...
What about the course? Was it just boring? Not what you wanted to do? So what did you do at first? What did you do your course in? It was
Sports science.
Yeah.
But
See, I would have thought that would have been so interesting.
do you know what it is? I don't know. I feel like I fell out of love, and then I just scraped by and done the bare minimum, bare minimum, and then I got out of uni and I was like, "Fuck, what do I do now?" Sorry, I don't know if I know.
You're allowed to say, yeah.
I was like, "What do I do now? Do I want to pursue this, or do I want to go another route?"
And I assume you don't want to pursue it, or
Do you know what it is?
have you eliminated it completely that you don't
I
want to
haven't
go down?
eliminated it completely, but I want to sort of find my way in these next couple years.
Yeah. Because what route can you go down with sports science?
There's plenty. Teacher, management, like at like a leisure centre. You can be a sports analyst, sports psychologist, strength and conditioning, all of that. But for me, I want a role where it like appeals to me, like it gives me that oomph to wake up in the morning and be yo, today we're doing this, we're dead there, like I'm feeling this. It's like he can wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what, let me design something cold.
Yeah.
I want to feel that.
Yeah, I hear that heavy.
Another thing I wanted to ask, separate from this topic though, what's your favorite thing about our friendship group, like our group?
Ew.
I got my answer.
I think I got mine.
I think I've got one, but
I got two.
The one that springs to my mind firstly is the fact that we're just all honest with each other.
Yeah.
And the fact that we can just cuss each other out. You know, if we're feeling down, we can speak to them and them. We can just go out, literally go for a drive, go for a walk, whatever it is, like literally that. Like, I don't think I ever have to like hide anything. We can just express ourselves without them and them saying, oh, you know, saying X, Y, and Z. Good question.
I was partly going to say that.
It's a good question. Because off of my point, I think we can all agree, if you can't hack getting cussed out, you can't make our friendship group.
You can't.
And I think that's a lot with a lot of friendship groups out there.
Yeah.
Like if you can't take getting cussed, but then also cuss back, I know. So
Do you know what I like about our group? There's like three things. Obviously, the banter you mentioned, like, just flies. And it's like we won't see each other for like 3-4 months. Obviously, in my case, where I'm just disappearing and I'm just doing my own thing. I'll come back to see you lots and I'll be like, what's good? Exchange stories like nothing happened, innit?
I feel like we can also make fun of like kind of like deeper situations that happen in real life as well. It's like you don't take it too seriously after a while.
Like what we were talking about with Rio yesterday.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
We won't expose it, but yeah.
And then also, I like the fact that everyone here is a go-getter. In a way that it's like, it's inspiring. Definitely. Like everyone's just on their own sort of grind. Like everyone's got their own sort of thing where you got FBA, you got the podcast, you got your job outside.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it's like enriching to come to a table and be like, oh, what's your goals? Em's going to be like, all right, cool, I want to do this, this, and this. You're going to be like, in the next 10 years, I want to do this, this, and this. I want to work for XYZ brand. And then it feels like you have to come to the table with like, oh, you know what?
Yeah,
maybe I'm thinking small. Let me go big.
You can't be slacking.
Because it comes back to like a memory, like secondary school times. I don't know if you lot remember, but we had like a little group chat where we wrote like goals and stuff. It was time ago. I think other people are featured in this group chat, but we don't speak to them anymore.
There's been many group chats and many like fluctuations of people in the group chat.
There's been a lot of people in and out of these group chats, but basically we had a chat full of like goals and stuff, and we're like, when we're X, Y, Z age, we're gonna have a house.
Yeah. It's good.
And I feel like that sort of childish mentality where you let your imagination just roam free is what you need. I feel like the world stiffens you. Like, instead you should just be vibesy, like not like blasé, like lax, but like go towards your ambitions. Full throttle, man. And just say,
definitely.
Do you know? I like that actually. I'll piggyback off of it, kind of. I think my biggest thing that I like about our friendship group is that we can disagree. And it's not like the end of the world. So like, I feel like saying that, and you can have friendship groups where you all think the same and all like have the same opinion, but that's a bit boring to me sometimes. Like, vibing and being on the same wavelength doesn't just mean every single point you have to have the same opinion. Like, it just makes more interesting conversations if everyone is coming with different perspectives, and like everyone also has their own different like backgrounds they've come from, and everyone has veered off in different ways as well. And we always like converge back to a single point where it's like we all share experiences and it makes for something unique and diverse. You get me?
I really like that our friendship group's diverse as well.
Yeah, I was definitely said that as well.
I think that's the coldest thing.
Yeah,
like all of us different,
different countries, different cultures,
and the fact that
they overlap as well. But
and the fact that we accept everyone's culture.
Yeah, that and the fact that I can take one of the mandem and be like, "Yo, mumsy, my man's here."
Literally.
Bro.
Yeah.
My mum's literally met everyone in the group, probably at one point, and probably giving me a speech or something.
Yeah, I'll never forget that day. Yeah, like, that was. I'll never forget that. Yeah.
Like the fact that I can like welcome you into my home and be like, yeah, he's Gara, like he's not gonna talk about like this a guy that I've known 10 years now. Like we're locked in.
Yeah.
And on that same note, it's like I love that I can bring everyone to like places like Carnival and they're all happy to go. And it's all like, huh?
Why is he doing that?
Why fix
No.
Why tell me your face?
No, say.
You don't like Carnival?
Since he's mentioned that, I might as well state my reason. So me, yeah. I know this is going to say otherwise. I know a lot of people have said it, but for me personally, I feel like Carnival is like a culture thing. And me going, I just feel like
outside of the culture.
I'm just outside of the culture. I know I'm welcome, but I don't know.
Don't tell him.
I don't know, man.
I feel like
I don't know.
It's very much like a West Indian, Caribbean. Is it West Indian? Whatever. Yeah. It's very much one of those. But I feel like it's more of a London thing as well, where everyone's just welcome. You'll just see people just... You'll just see people bopping through like... So I don't think there's no one who's not welcome.
No one is not welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
unless you're walking around with like some anti-carnival like... No.
Maybe I just need to experience it and...
You do.
Yeah, same.
But I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday this year, so...
I've never been.
So I can't... Because when is it?
No, you're not.
When is it?
It's like end of August.
You told me you're not.
Yeah, I'm on holiday end of August. Yeah.
You told me you're not.
This guy's gonna book Carnival.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
I got some people that want to go, and I told them about you, and they were like, "Nah, man, bring." So
who'd you tell from?
Don't worry, I'll tell you after.
Oh wow, damn,
Jesus.
Sorry,
I'll tell you after the podcast.
All right.
Yeah. So go-getters, banter, diverse. The fact that I can introduce you to my parents or whatever. What else? I think that's it. Like,
just understanding.
Just understanding, like
Because like there's times where like I would say to Lewis and Rio like, yo, I'm gonna come off socials for a bit. Rio before used to be like, nah, bro, like why are you doing that? Just
I
don't
used
need
to
to do that.
and be like,
Yeah.
what you on?
But now he's accepted it, and it's only until like you either go it through it yourself or you hear it from someone else that you kind of understand. Okay, cool, I understand why he's coming off social media. Because I remember Rio said to me, "Bro, he deleted Snapchat for a bit." He's like, "Oh, Mario," or Instagram. He's like, "Oh, I see why you do it."
Yeah. There were certain situations where I love to give advice, but at the same time, there were certain situations where I like to just like stand back and say, this is for you to just go through by yourself and let you experience it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do shit like that, so.
I love going through stuff. For me, when I'm going through stuff, I go through it by myself, and I'm like, I need to feel the full experience of it. But I do like hearing a second perspective from the man. Like, if I'm bugging, like, I've asked you, like, yo, does this sound mad? Like, if I'm X scenario, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them like Reddit posts where it's like, am I the arsehole?
Yeah.
Jesus, some of them are mad things, bro.
Those
some
are
of them are
brutal.
mad.
It'll be like, am I the arsehole? I divorced my wife while she got like a terminal illness. I'm like,
She what?
I divorced my wife while she got like a terminal
Oh
illness.
God, Jesus Christ.
Like, yes. Most of the time it's like, yes, you are the arsehole.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty mad.
Reddit's a bad place.
Reddit is open to anything. Anything goes. I was going to ask a random question. Would you live life differently if no one could judge your actions?
Nah. Off the cuff, nah.
I don't. If no one could judge, I don't know, because I feel like people are naturally judgmental. But if no one could judge it, like
if you knew that no one could judge you.
But then my counter argument to that is why do you care if you're getting judged?
Because I'm human.
Because we're human.
But you shouldn't care. That's the thing.
You naturally care. It's part of the ego, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, I couldn't sit here and say, no, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I do anything, but I kind of do. It's not on like a mad level, but it's just instinctive.
Because obviously, sorry, Donald, people say, why do you care what someone says about you if you don't even know them? Like, and that's, if you really deep it, like, why do you care? If you're doing something or you want to do something.
I guess it's to do with like your perception as like your identity. Like, your identity is kind of like what you've built up throughout the years. You know you, and you kind of think of what you think about yourself. If someone else deviates from that, it's a little bit like, I don't really like that.
Yeah. Would I? I don't think I would. Personally.
No, I don't think I would. I feel like my morals or my ethics, like my self-rules, would just stay the same. If I wasn't judged, buying tickets for this free, my son would be set.
Are you ready to take on the general knowledge endless race quiz?
Sit up. Go on.
So yeah, you got 3 minutes. Answer as many as you can. If you can't answer it, just say pass. I'm taking your first answer, and yeah, just see how it goes.
You
Ready?
You can't say pass.
You can say pass.
Okay, cool.
I'll just take your first answer. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Who is known as the King of Pop?
Michael Jackson.
Which movie is the highest grossing film of all time?
I should know this.
Come on. Give me an answer. Yeah. He was the first president of the United States.
I don't know this.
Pass.
George Washington.
Okay.
What is the largest country by land area in the world?
Russia.
Jesus, dance. 5, 4, 4. What is the value of pi to 2 decimal places?
3.14.
Jesus. I speak without a mouth. I hear without ears. I have nobody, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Wait, say again.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have nobody, but I come alive with wind.
Pass.
An echo.
Oh. Okay.
Which country has won the most FA World Cup titles?
FA World Cup.
Yeah.
Probably Brazil.
See. What is the largest species of shark?
Pass.
The whale shark. Which country's flag features a maple leaf?
Canada.
Yeah, D. These are, I think this is a bit too easy. Which country is both an island and a continent? Come on, think. Which country is both an island and a continent? Come on.
Wait.
Nah, you said
Nah,
America.
you
You
answered
said
no.
America. It's Australia.
Oh, I jumped. Wait, continent.
Yeah, Australia's a continent. Anyway, we digress. Which athlete?
Nah,
yeah,
I'm taking
Which athlete has the most Olympic gold medals of all
Michael
time?
Phelps.
I'm not gonna ask you that. That's too easy. Who is the lead singer of the rock band U2?
Nah, no.
What is the
Was it
square?
then? I don't know.
What is the square root of 144?
12.
What has keys but can't open locks?
Alicia.
A piano.
Close.
Which club has won the most UEFA Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
Jesus. Which country's flag is a red background with a white cross?
Red background, white cross. Red background, white cross.
Mm.
White cross. Pass. Know that. Pass.
Which British band released the album Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band?
Pass.
The Beatles.
What? I was gonna say Red Hot Chili Peppers, but say that. Go on.
Who played the character Harry Potter in Harry Potter film series?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Nice. I think that's time. Back to question, Donald. What is one quote you live by?
One quote I live by.
Whenever you're feeling down, demotivated, hit an adversity.
Rule number 1, believe in yourself. I think that is my key rule. I think you can't help other people from what's the saying? You can't fill other people's cup with an empty. What's it? I forgot the
I
saying.
know what you mean.
You know what I
can't
mean?
remember what the end of it
It's
is.
like you can't help other people when you're empty inside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So first thing is fix yourself, pattern your life, and help others. And then I think that's a rule that I live by. And also just treat others how you like to be treated.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think,
Energy in equals energy out.
yeah, and always believe that you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Yep, a big believer of that. So this is the question that Monique, right? Excuse the crossings out but yeah, if you wanna read the question and then both of you answer it, one of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, the one on the right?
Yeah, so if you read it out and then just answer it.
So the question reads, if you could abolish one thing in the world to make it better, a better place, what would it be and why? Abolish.
There's one thing that always comes to mind when you say the word abolish.
What?
Slavery.
That's true, because there's still modern day slavery. 5-day working week. Make it 4 days. I think that would do wonders for us.
But why? Why would it do wonders? What would that extra day?
Bro, do you know how tired people are on the weekends? You finish on a Friday. Some people's commutes take that long. So by the time they get home, it's basically already Saturday. Saturday, people already have stuff to do.
Yeah.
And then by Sunday's just a chill day. And because the UK isn't actually 24 hours, it's not an actual 24-hour city. Like, everything closes at like 10.
Yeah.
We're just pissed. And especially on a Sunday, everything closes at like 5.
That's the end of the episode. Lewis, do you want to leave your socials? Just camera. Where can they find you?
Do you want to say anything first?
I've said it before, but Mellow Arts, MELLOW.ARTSS.
DK Living on Instagram. Yeah, you can find me there.
Cool. Nice one, guys. Thanks for coming on. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.